What's happening, people? I hope you're all well. Just out and about, and I heard that Joyce is going to be fighting Zhilei Zhang. And by the way, I have made a true crime video, and that video is on my on the channel that I used to make boxing videos on. I'll leave a link for that in the description, so make sure you check that video out. Now, Joyce versus Zhilei Zhang. That's a good fight. A risky fight for Joyce. Joyce obviously undefeated. Zhilei Zhang got the one loss to Hrgovic, and unlike what people seem to be saying online, I actually thought that Hrgovic won that fight. I thought that Zhilei Zhang let himself down in the final stages of that fight. I can't remember if I had Zhilei Zhang up at any point, but I thought he let himself down by decreasing his work rate towards the end of that fight. And I thought Hrgovic won a close fight. But Hrgovic didn't look impressive in that fight. He weren't impressive, but you have to consider that his dad passed away. Now, with regards to Joyce versus Zhilei Zhang, I think that's a risky fight for Joyce, particularly early on. Now, Joyce seems to get caught a lot. I remember he got caught against who's that guy? Just before the Daniel Dubois fight, he fought that guy who quits a lot, a German journeyman who, I forgot his name. Some of you might remember his name. I can't remember his name right now. He recently just lost to Arsenbek Makhmudov in the first round. So he was getting caught against that guy. He got caught against Christian Hammer in the first round early. And I think Joyce does get caught early. I think it takes him a while to get going. He was getting caught against Daniel Dubois early. Zhilei Zhang is dangerous early. Dangerous with that southpaw straight left hand, and it's actually very fast, it's very hard, and it's explosive. So early on, Zhilei Zhang's going to be a dangerous opponent. Also, there's the southpaw element to the fight. Is Zhilei Zhang going to be able to use that southpaw stance to his advantage, keeping Joyce on the inside of his outside foot and getting the lead hand control? So that is a risky fight, particularly early on. Joyce gets hit a lot. Zhilei Zhang is dangerous. Joyce gets hit a lot early on in a fight, and Zhilei Zhang is dangerous early on. Now, I'm not going to go too much into like what I think is going to happen so much, because I'll make a prediction video. But I think that, you got two tall heavyweights. Two heavyweights who are actually in their, I believe both are in their late 30s. And I think that both are looking obviously at getting world titles. Both haven't got too much time with regards to getting those world title fights at least. Neither's fought for a world title. Both are going to want to win. So you got two people who punch hard. It's a good fight. It's a risky fight. I thought, is Joyce mandatory or something? Because if he is, then if he's mandatory, then this is a risky move to make, to fight Zhilei Zhang. Zhilei Zhang just lost in a fight he possibly thinks that he won. So is he gonna let another opportunity slip easy? I'd imagine not. So I think that Zhilei Zhang is going to come, and he's going to come to bring the fight to Joyce, particularly in the early rounds. I think he's going to be really dangerous. I think Joyce is going to have to be more defensively aware than he has shown in the past, because Joyce, people say he's got a granite chin, but I'm telling you, if he gets hit by 5 or 6 of those straight left hands, something's going to happen. If he gets hit with too many of those straight left hands early on, he's at least going to be hurt, because Zhilei Zhang can punch. So good fight, solid fight, risky fight. Let me know what you think of the fight, and let me know what you think if with regards to it being a risky fight for Joyce. Make sure you check out my video that I'll leave a link for it in the description. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, hit the notification bell so you get a notification when I make a new video. And as I say, make sure you check out my new video on my other channel, and the link for that will be in the description, and I'll see you on the next video.